Is your HubSpot portal secretly cluttering up with unused fields and broken connections? I'm Christian Bond, founder of Howly.io, and in this video, we're running a health check to catch silent issues before they derail your team. So let's get into it. In Howly, at the very top here, we will see the workflow health check. This is where we analyze every single workflow and give a score depending on how well or how poorly the platform is doing. We look at things like broken enrollments, circular dependencies, duplicate actions, stale workflows, and empty workflows. We also look at things like standalone workflows, so things that have no connections to other workflows, inactive ones, and possible duplicates. Check here, I can click into each individual category and I can see the broken enrollments. For example, the set as MQL here, we can see that on the canvas map, the set as MQL, it has two broken enrollments into these workflows right here called MQL welcome and sales follow-up and MQL follow-up and lead status update. And it's broken because this workflow right here, set as MQL, it sets the lifecycle stage to marketing qualified lead and then it has three connections, so it starts three other workflows. But two of them are currently off, so that is a broken connection. The two of them being these ones. And we can see if I click into the workflows here, we can also see that there are additional broken connections across my portal. So that is what the broken enrollments surfaces in the health check. We also see things like circular dependencies where workflows are connected in a loop. For example, we can see that the cycle here is that if I click the re-engagement follow-up, we can see that, okay, there is a loop because it enrolls in, they are in a list called loop D, and then it's started by another trigger, another workflow here called re-engagement trigger. So there are some looping here that you may not see in HubSpot because HubSpot doesn't surface these things. But with Howly, you can see exactly where there are circular dependencies, duplicate actions, and broken enrollments. We can also see things like stale workflows, so things that haven't been updated in the last 6+ months. So if I click into this workflow right here, we can see that this was created in 2025. It's still active, so it's worth considering making a change. And you do this by opening this in HubSpot, making your change, and then as soon as you do that, it is synced and reflected directly in Howly. The last things that we look at are things like inactive workflows, possible duplicates. So this is where we have a workflow called Create Lifecycle Deal that's similar to another workflow called Create Lifecycle Deal. And so there might be some naming conventions, there might be some additional issues here where we're flagging not only names, but we're also flagging duplicate actions that might be happening across your workflow. So same property value written by multiple workflows. If you run into any issues, do reach out to us at support@howly.io, where my team and I are more than happy to help and walk you through exactly what the workflow health check can do for you and your portal.